Hey everybody, it's Tanya Smith here of Get Noticed with Video Live. This is our weekly live stream show. Yes, we are on a different evening. Normally we're live every Tuesday at 6 p.m. Central. If you want to get updates each and every single time we go live, I want you to go to this page. Let me find it. It's tanyasmith.live. So we've created a new page where you can go and you can decide whatever is your favorite place to go to subscribe, either YouTube or Facebook. Those are my two key places. But tonight I'm actually also broadcasting live inside of Twitter via Periscope, as well as on Twitch. So I want to talk a little bit about a topic, but before we dive into that topic, let me introduce myself a little bit for those of you who have not been with us live. I'm Tanya Smith, and this is our Get Noticed with Video live weekly live stream show. So this is our show, and what I'm here to do basically is to work with service providers to simplify the use of on-camera and live stream video to help you to build your social influence, to create more conversational spaces, and to really, really reach your perfect and ideal audience. So that's what I love to do. And I'm super excited that I get to be here this evening with you to do that. So one of the things that I often talk about is on camera and live video, but this evening we're going to do a little demo of a pre-recorded video creator or video editor tool. In fact, I'll share with you that it's called wave.video, and I want to do a little demo of wave.video and also talk about the features and the benefits of this tool. I'm also going to compare it because I've gotten a couple of questions since we've been focusing on a deal that just popped up within like the last few days. And it was kind of a surprise to me, but a good surprise, and it's good for you too. So I'm going to share some ins and outs about wave.video so you can make some decisions about whether or not it might be right to include in your own video arsenal. So we're going to talk a little bit about that. Let me do a shout out to my community, the Get Noticed with Video VIPs, and we have recently changed the name. I won't say the name is the same, but we've recently changed the address on Facebook. So now it is Video VIPs because that's a little bit shorter to type. All right. So saying hello to the folks that are in my community. I appreciate you. And I just love, love, love working with you and talking with you several days a week. We spend some time interacting. So thank you for being there. Also, I want to go ahead and do a very quick intro video so that we can dive into our topic. When we come back, I will go ahead and make sure that I answer any questions you have about Wave and about the comparison tool that I'm going to talk a little bit about. So be sure as we're talking and I'm going through some of the features and some of the reasons why I choose this tool, ask your questions. That's why I'm here. I love doing lives because I love the engagement. I love to interact. Let's see, there's my Virginia. Hello, lady. Good to see you. And I know others are joining us soon. This is a different night, so people aren't used to me going live on this Wednesday instead of Tuesday. All right, so let's go ahead and dive in. We're going to do a really quick short intro video, and I'll be right back to talk a little bit about wave.video. And I'll share with you some of the reasons why I choose to use this tool, how I'm using it, and also some of the benefits as compared to other tools that are similar. All right, be right back. All right, everybody, so I'm back again. And for those of you who just joined in, I just want to say hello and engage and interact with you. Hey, Miss Stacy. Yes, it has been a long time. I know you have a conflict on my normal night, but I'm so super thrilled to see your beautiful face. Look, one of the reasons why I do live video and on-camera video is because I get a chance to really, really get to say hello and to talk with you. And right now in these times, that is an important thing, to be able to interact with other human beings, adult human beings, if you're in the situation that I'm in, is always a good thing. So Tonight, we're going to talk a little bit about the Wave video tool in case you are not familiar with that tool. Before I do that, let me just share a couple of really quick announcements for my community. First of all, I want to let you know that Livestream Liberation Lab, so livestreamliberation.com, our registration, like we pretty much filled it up just with folks that are part of our incredible community within the last few days. So we have one seat left. So for those of you who are actually sharing it out as affiliates, just know we have one seat left for that class, that coaching group. And we're going to begin on November 2nd. So if you have not registered, if we haven't filled that one seat that's left, by that time, we're going to get started without you. I hope that you'll join us. You'll consider just go to livestreamliberation.com to check this thing out because it is it's going to be an amazing experience for those of you who decided to join. And I'm just thrilled that we had so many of you sign up so quickly, so quickly to create your own live stream show or series. That's the focus of that course. That group coaching experience is over 4 weeks, and that's what we're going to work on doing. The only other announcement I'll share, and this is exclusively for my group, for the video VIPs on Facebook, just know that this Friday we have our Black Friday chat. So if you, for your business, have a Black Friday special or deal that you're going to be marketing and sharing with folks, I want you to bring that and talk about it. And if you found Black Friday deals for video equipment, software to help you with video content, we're going to talk about those too. And I'm also going to share with you kind of my own personal checklist for doing online shopping in a secure way. When you're looking for video apps and tools, it's important that you're making sure that you stay safe and that you also make some good decisions for your pocketbook as you're purchasing things, because you want to just get those things that you need, not what you don't. So we're going to talk about that on Friday. If you're part of the community on Facebook, make sure you go to the events tab and RSVP so you get reminders, and you can join in through the Facebook group room. That's what we're going to use on this Friday, the 30th. All right, if you're ready, I'm ready. Let's dive into our stuff, our topic. And again, if you have questions or comments or there's something that you want to say, feel free to put that into the comment section. I know I have my buddy Pam. So let me say hello, Ms. Pam. All right, so here we go. We're going to talk about Wave Video. And first, I want to reveal to you the 3 ways that I love using this most. And I'm actually going to pull up my account so that you can see what this might look like for you if you decided to use it for yourself. So let's do a share screen real quick here. I'm sorry, I got a little tickle in my throat that just started just now. So we'll blow that up and make sure that's showing really good. So how I use Wave Video, there's really 3 ways that I think I'm probably going to say, this is the way in which I use this tool most of the time. So these 3 different ways. So first of all, I do use Wave for creating intro and outro videos. So the video that you saw just now at the very beginning of this program is actually a Wave video. I also at the end have outro videos as well. Sometimes I will use Wave and other times I'll use InVideo, which is going to be the comparison tool that I'm going to talk about here shortly. But intro, outro videos is probably my #1 reason for using Wave. But I also, in case you haven't noticed this, on my Facebook page, if you go to my Facebook page right now at Get Noticed with Video, you will find a cover, a video cover, and that was created totally inside of Wave Video. So meaning the graphics, I pulled in some of my own, but I used some of theirs. The fonts, the transitions and slide ins of different lettering, the music, all of that I did directly inside of Wave Video. So another really amazing reason that you can use this type of tool. The third and final way, or another way that I use it, because there are other ways besides these 3, but as a promotional and thank you page. And I kind of want to show you when I do a quick demo here what that looks like, because Wave which differentiates it from some of the other tools, does have a few features that are going to be really useful. In fact, so useful that I ended up letting go of another app that I was using consistently for these little mini landing pages. And I want to show you what that looks like. So let's kind of take a little dive in here before I go into this next slide. Let me remove that real quick and make sure. There's some other features too that I'm going to talk about inside of Wave, but first I want to show you the actual Wave library. Let's do that. I'm going to pull this over here. We'll shrink that. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. Let me do a quick share screen to show you my Wave video account. So inside of Wave, and this is what's really cool in my opinion, is that it gives you the opportunity to be able to host your different videos. So you can literally create or edit and save videos inside of folders to make it really easy to organize your work and what you're doing. Now, what I tend to do is a couple of different things. I tend to create, like I mentioned already, promotional videos and thank you pages. I also have some intro, outro. So those are right here. I have countdown timers that I've created inside of Wave. There are other things that I've done. Oh yeah, recently I was in a magazine. So I created a quick little video that fit into an Instagram story and a Facebook story right here in Wave Video. The reason why I'm able to do all these funky things, right, such a variety of things, is because they give you the ability to be able to actually make edits based on the size that you want. So I'm going to show you, for instance, one of the videos that I've created and used as an email campaign and used it as a mini landing page. Now, let me talk about for just a few seconds why that's key. Whenever you're creating a program or something that you're trying to sell, or maybe it's something where you're trying to collect an email address because you're doing like, you're giving away a PDF or whatever it might be. Because I believe that video can really help to create more humanization of your brand. Like it humanizes you. It makes people see you as a real person. You can use video in a lot of different ways. And so what I've done is I've spent really like the last 1.5 to 2 years exploring all the different ways that I personally see myself using video. And one of the ways to do that is by actually using video in your thank you process. So when someone signs up for a gift that you're giving them, when someone signs up for a new video program or a course or something that you're doing, a workshop, at the end of that, on the back end, once they click the button, they should get a thank you page. And that thank you page should reaffirm why they purchased or why they gave you their email, right? So psychologically, what you're doing is you're helping them to feel better about the decision that they made. And nothing does better than video to help reiterate the fact that, hey, you're working with a real person, like I'm a real human being. So when people signed up, for instance, for Live Stream Liberation, on the other end, when they got done with their course registration, on the next slide or page, they saw a thank you page with my video saying, hey, I want to let you know what to expect, and I appreciate you being here, and all these other things as far as instructional information. So here's what I'm going to show you inside of Wave that you can do in a matter of minutes versus you creating an entire landing page with your video. So I'm going to open up one that I know, and I'll blow this up in just a second. Let's see. We'll go with about the boot camp, and I'm not going to play the sound on this, but notice how I have a lot of different little videos that I've uploaded into Wave Video, right? When you click on, and let me try to make this a little larger for you. When I click on one of these, so this one was about a boot camp that I was doing, okay? What I can now do is to go inside, let's stop that, go inside of this video in Wave, go to the landing page, which I have turned on for this particular video. When I go to the landing page, it gives me the ability to actually create a full-blown landing page. not only can I create a landing page here, but I also can add a call to action button. So I had right here, sign up here for Repurpose Your Live Video. It was a boot camp we were doing. You can also change the format of the video. I'm trying to stop it right there. Let's discard. Eek. We don't want all the stereo, so let me try to change that real quick. Okay, let's cut that. But here's what I want to show you. Let me show you the back end or the end product. I didn't mean for it to give you the whole stereo thing. But the thing about this is, and this is what I want you to really pay attention to and see. Let's stop that. Good. Okay. This right here is that you can theme it. So when I choose different themes, and for me, it's usually some type of pink, but it may be a brown. It could be whatever these colors are. They haven't given you a lot of flexibility just yet, but I'm sure they will because they're constantly updating their features here. But watch this. I'm going to actually copy the link. Let me save the changes. I'm going to copy the link to the video landing page so you can see what this looks like. Let's slide this over here. And when I say this saved me a ton of time instead of creating like a huge page, right? Because the landing pages that I typically create take a lot of time and effort. Like I'm creating them inside of something called Thrive Theme Builder. This took me seconds. All I had to do was add a title, upload my video, and add a little button, and bam, there you go, landing page. So this is the kind of stuff that I'm talking about that you can do inside of Wave. I don't believe, or I haven't seen this capability in every video editor or video creator app, but this is available inside of Wave. So I'm going to talk about InVideo in just a minute, but I wanted to show you that. The other thing I want to show you is right here where there's an email campaign. So let me blow this up even bigger. And let's move my brand banners out of the way so you can really see this. Let's do this. All right. So over here on the left, notice where it says email campaign. So watch this. The same video, if I'm going to use this inside of my email, it's giving me embed code that I can copy. So I can copy this code. I can tell it what size I want. I know my emails, for instance, have a 600 pixel width. So I can change that size right there, leave the play button on or take the play button off. I kind of like the play button because then it makes it obvious it's a video and I want people to click it in my email. Then all I've got to do is copy this code and paste it inside of my email service provider, which right now I actually use ConvertKit. So I can literally just paste this in there and then it's going to have this nice little graphic from the video that leads people back directly to the landing page that I just created. So do you see the potential that you can create all of these different things simply by uploading a video inside of your Wave video account? It's crazy. There's lots and lots of different things that you can do with this other than simply just editing a video. Okay, so when I mentioned earlier the 3 things that I create the most, I wasn't kidding. Like I go in here and I do these thank you pages and short promotional landing pages because it's super simple to do right inside of one app. So the app, by the way, does work on mobile. And the reason why that was kind of important to me recently is because I realized, you know, sometimes I create these short videos using my phone and I want them to quickly be able to be pulled into my Wave account so that I can do some additional editing and add a few things. But previously, before I realized you could do this on your mobile, what was happening, and they don't have a separate mobile app, you just go to wave.video and you're in there. What I realized is that I could easily pull those videos directly into the app or into the Wave video software. Whereas before, what I was doing is I was sending it over to Google Drive or sending it to Dropbox from my phone, then pulling it from Dropbox or Google Drive, which was ridiculous time. So time saver using something like Wave Video that allows you to upload directly into their software from your phone. So I'm trying to share with you kind of high level some of the things that I get excited about, but this is the reason why I think it's such a great deal that Appsumo has come up with to give you a one and done payment. I was paying $200 a year at least, and I know people that were paying more for this app. Right now, they have a deal, and I'm going to put my little affiliate link up. Right now, if you go to tanya.click/AppSumo deals, look up Wave Video. It's probably going to be the very first one that shows up, but you will see Wave Video on there, and it's under what I was paying every year, but you pay one time. This is the urgency of why I decided to change my topic this week to this, to make sure that you get in on this deal if it's right for you. And again, on Friday, when we talk in our Black Friday chat, I'm going to talk about some reasons why you buy and reasons why you say pass on certain types of apps. Because I know I get excited and I love a lot of different tools. This may or may not be right for you. You're going to have to go check it out and see, maybe do a test run with it. I will tell you that for those of you who already have Wave Video, the Appsumo deal is specifically for people who are new to the Wave Video accounts. Okay. But if you contact their support, I'm sure they will work around it because I was able to do that and work around. And I told them, look, I'm going to be sharing this with all my friends and colleagues. So y'all need to give a sister some help here. Help me out with this. Okay. Meanwhile, let me share a couple of other really quick things with you about Wave Video, because I don't want to miss all of these juicy features so that you know what you're in for. If I can get my little list back there. So a couple of different reasons why I like it. It's easy to learn. It has an image library. There's video hosting available. It has a music library. The music library is not my favorite, I'm going to be honest with you, but I find little quick hit snippets of what I need, and I'll show you what this looks like in a second. And then it also gives you the ability to be able to produce your video in multiple sizes. So you don't have to just produce it, for instance, in the 16:9, which is typically like YouTube video style. Instead, you can actually produce in an Instagram story format, which is more vertical. You can do square videos. You can do any size that you need. And they have a whole area where they'll show you, hey, are you trying to produce for this type of content? And you can choose from there. So I'm going to show you all that in a few minutes. Then I want to go ahead and break down, because this question came from my buddy Natalia, who may or may not be watching now, but I know she'll be watching the replay. You asked about the difference between this and InVideo. InVideo was also an Appsumo one-time deal, and I have that as well. I use them for two different reasons. I'm going to talk a little bit about that in just a second. But before I do that, let me pull up my actual Wave Video account. I'm going to go back into my videos and then pull this up for you. And let's see what we can do. And I'm actually working on one right now that I don't think I'm going to share that one yet, because this is a special surprise from my folks who are, let's stop that. Okay, let's get out of that one. What I want to do is actually do a little video for my Let's Go Live challengers, because I've had some amazing people finish up some challenges this year. So I won't show that one. It's taking a couple of seconds. It's buffering. While it's doing that, okay, here we go. Let me show you what we can do with this. And there's so many different things that are available, but I'm just going to do a very quick overview for sake of time so that I can share with you the difference between this and InVideo. You've already seen some of the differences because I've given you some ideas of the different features that are available, but let me show you a little bit more. All right, so let's do a screen share real quick here. So this is a video that I have uploaded of talking about, I don't know, a course or program or something, right? When you go into the Wave Video dashboard, it might feel a little bit intimidating to you at first. I'm going to be real with you, as I always am. It might feel a little intimidating, but I promise you the learning curve for this is much easier than tools like Camtasia. I also use Filmora, Wondershare Filmora. There are a lot of really complicated video editors out there. This one is not super complicated. They literally walk you through everything you need to know. So over here on the left-hand side is your navigation area where you can resize your video. This is what I was talking about. Let me blow this up. You can resize your video based on, like I said, 16:9, or if you want to do a vertical, or if you want to do a square. It tells you, or it gives you options based on the social platform where you're going to be posting. So all of that is in here, which I think is really cool because I don't want to have to remember sizes. I just want it to work, right? Also, they give you options for templates. So they will give you ideas for templates that you can simply copy, add your own content to, excuse me, or add some more content from their library and make it your own. Change up the letters, right? So lots of different options here. This is where you're going to add videos and images. So there's their library broken down into different categories. There's just so many different things in here. And again, for sake of time, I'm not going to go through all of this. But one thing that is a fairly new feature is the captions feature. So you definitely want to take a look into this because literally you can auto-generate captions inside of Wave, or you can upload your own SRT file. Now, for those of you who were here last week with me, we talked about SRT file and captions, right? And the benefit to those. So if you missed that video, but you need to know more about it, go back to last week and watch that video. One thing I'm going to be doing, just similar to the way in which I've kind of organized the folders here in my Wave account, is in my playlist inside of the Facebook page, my business page. I plan on this year going ahead and starting the, it's going to be a lot, but starting to organize the playlist so it'll be easier for you to find, to search and find different types of videos there, as well as on my blog where I convert all my videos over to. So more to come on that. But right now, one of the things, like I said, I want you to definitely know is the ability to be able to caption your videos right here inside of Wave. Now, what's cool about this is it doesn't look like the funky little, white letters over black overlay. You can literally change them up and brand your letters. You can do all kinds of fun stuff with this. Do y'all get why I'm so excited about Wave having a deal? Because I'm like, again, I've been paying yearly for this. They have all this fun stuff and they keep adding features and they're giving you a one-time deal. So you need to go check it out. Go to Tanya.click, Appsumo deals. And when you do, type in Wave Video in the search bar. If it doesn't pop up first, because it may. All right, let's go to one more thing before I get ready to be done with this demo. And that is, I want to go back to the home page and show you something here. Because again, I think that there are a lot of different features that do differentiate Wave from other products. And specifically, I'll draw some differences between this and InVideo. But when you go under products inside your Wave video account, you're also going to see this cool content calendar feature. That's the one thing that I wanted to show you. So if you're looking for ideas, for instance, for Halloween, right, and you're trying to create some quick videos, you can just pull up the videos that they have on that day, see which one works for you. Who knew that Friday was also National Breadstick Day? Actually, Halloween is on Saturday, but Friday is National Breadstick Day and National Candy Corn Day. Who knew? So it's going to give you some ideas about different things that you can actually create. Yes, ma'am, Miss Charlene. It is very cool. So lots of different functions and features inside of Wave. Now, the only other thing I wanted to share with you, because again, I got this question even before we did this video. I got this when I put this out there into my group and said, hey, there's a deal. The question was, what's the difference between, and I'm going to pull this up really big here, the difference between InVideo and Wave. So first of all, let me just recap a few of the general features that I love about this app. It's easy to learn. I've already kind of said that. There's an image library. You get hosting, music library, and by hosting, that means you can store your videos inside of Wave. Multiple sizes and dimensions. And I believe I only work with companies that give me good customer service. So customer service isn't there, there's no need for me to stick around. I think that Wave does a really good job of responding to questions. So typically I will know within a couple of hours an answer to whatever question I pose. That's important to me. So I always have to include that to let you know the real deal about whatever app you're about to purchase. Okay, the next thing I'll share is that difference between InVideo and Wave. So here's, and it's not just InVideo, it's other apps too that may be a little bit different. So I want you to kind of pay attention to this. Again, the features that stand out, you have auto captions. That's not inside of InVideo, not that I know of. And I've had InVideo for a while now. The landing page feature is only in Wave. It's also in Dub, but Dub has a totally different purpose. Dub does allow you to do landing pages and email campaigns. So if you already have invested in Dub, I'm saying DUBB, maybe you don't need this. I let go of my Dub because I was already using Wave and paying for it. And I thought, you know what? If they have this feature now, I might as well use it. It has the content calendar with ideas. So there are different features in both of them, different reasons why you might use each of them. InVideo, I still love because it's super fast for you to be able to create an intro or an outro video, like super fast. And they have an amazing library of video and images that you can use as part of the video that you're creating. They also have some really good music that's probably a little bit better, to be honest with you, than what I found in the Wave library. But I use them for different purposes, right? So you're going to want to check them out, weigh what you already have. This is what I always tell everybody that I work with. What do you already have in your resource library? If you have something that does these things, there's no need for you to go out and grab this. But if you have something that you are paying for on a monthly basis or some type of recurring basis, think about paying one and done, right? And having a great product. That's why I think that the Wave deal is such a good one. And I'm an affiliate of Wave even before Appsumo's deal came along, but I definitely would tell you that you want to look into the one-time deal. So I'll go ahead and put that up one last time. I'm checking to see if I have any questions that have come up so far, and I don't see any right at the moment. But I do highly appreciate any type of video editor or video creation tool that's going to save me time. This one is one of those that has saved me some major time. When I wanted to create and update my Facebook Live or my Facebook page video cover, first place I came was back to Wave because I already had one there. I just wanted to make some updates and change out some of the images and change the music. And I just had it saved as a template, and all I had to do was tweak a few things and republish it. Thank you for the comparison. You're welcome, Marcia. Hey, Miss LaShawn, it's good to see you, beautiful. Sonia went and got it. Awesome. Okay, look, it's a great deal. So I just didn't want you to miss out. I wanted to make sure to use this live stream this week to focus on this so you don't miss it, because otherwise you'd probably be saying, hey, Tanya, you didn't tell me. You let me miss out. I'm so glad, LaShawn. Good. If any of you have questions on either of the two tools, like I said, I have them both. So especially inside of our community, if you've got questions, don't hesitate to reach out and let me know, and I'll be more than happy to help you with that. And again, just as a reminder for our community at Video VIPs inside of Facebook, on this Friday, we're going to have a Black Friday chat at lunchtime. And we're just going to talk a little bit about what deals we're finding. And I also want to hear from you about your own Black Friday deals. If you haven't thought of a Black Friday deal, now's a good time to start thinking about, what am I going to put out into the world, right? What am I going to put out there? Because people are looking for you. They want to hear your message. They want to know what you have to offer. They want to connect. And that's the reason why we do on-camera video in the first place. So I'm so looking forward to talking with all of you on Friday, and then again on next week. And then after that, or during next week too, when we talk about our live stream liberation lab. We're going to be putting together our own design series, so our live stream series or show. So super excited about putting that together as well. All right, y'all, so much going on. I hope that you have an amazing rest of the evening and rest of this week. Please stay safe, social distance, wash your hands, wear your mask, listen to the science, all of that, right? Just stay safe, keep your family safe, and I will see you next time. All right, take care.